Good day to all the dear students. Chapter 19 Trigonometric Ratios Part 5. In this part I have explained you complementary angles relations and exercise 19D, which is very important to understand for your next standard. So let us start our exercise. And okay students, chapter 19 trigonometrical ratios. Today we are going to learn about relations of complementary angles. Now first of all, let us understand what is complementary angles. So in previous standards we have already studied that complementary angles means the sum of the angles will be 90 degree of the complementary angles. If we have two angles whose sum is 90 degree, then we can say they are complementary angles. So here you can see the figure. This is triangle OMP I have drawn. This is 90 degree. This is theta. So what could be the another angle? That can be 90 minus theta according to our angle sum property. So here I have taken side OM as X, side PM as Y, and our hypotenuse OP as R. So as per the notifications given in the textbooks I have taken so that you can understand it more. Now let us start with taking ratios. I will start with taking ratios of 90 minus theta angle. Here you can see that angle P is showing 90 minus theta. So first of all I start with sine 90 minus theta. Now everybody very clear to you that what is sine ratio? Sine means opposite upon hypotenuse. So 90 minus theta means this angle. According to this angle, opposite side is X and hypotenuse is R. Okay, now we'll take X by R. Okay, now I take cos 90 minus theta. Another ratio cos 90 minus theta. So according to cos 90 minus theta, here I get adjacent is Y upon hypotenuse is R. Next is I will take tan 90 minus theta. Third ratio tan 90 minus theta, like this. So you can see in the figure accordingly what is the ratio? Opposite upon adjacent. So 90 minus theta, opposite is X and adjacent is Y. So X by Y. Now students, I'll take accordingly another ratios here as and according to angle theta. Now this is our angle theta. According to that I'll take ratio sine ratio. So sine theta is equal to what is here? Opposite to it Y and hypotenuse R. Then I take cos theta is equal to cos theta is adjacent to it X upon hypotenuse R. Then next I take tan theta is equal to opposite Y upon adjacent X. So Y by X. Now I have taken two different angles ratios, 90 minus theta 3 of the ratios and angle theta 3 of the ratios. Now the thing is we have to observe these ratios. Here sine 90 minus theta is X by R. So here cos theta is also X by R. So we can compare their left hand sides as the right hand sides are equal. So I can write here using comparison that sine 90 minus theta value is equal to cos theta. How you can understand the left hand sides are equal? So accordingly I can write sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. This is the first relation I found. This is the first complementary angles relation, that sine 90 minus theta is always cos theta. Now let us take one example so that you can understand it more. The example I am taking, one angle is 30 degree. Okay, let theta be 30 degree here. So 90 minus 30 will be 60. So what will be sine 60 degree here is equal to theta is 30 already taken is equal to cos 30 degree. Okay. So sine 60 degree is equal to cos 30. What are the values? Sine 60 and cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. This we already know, that sine 60 is equal to cos 30. But how they are equal? That now today we come to know that they are complementary angles, 60 and 30. If you add them, you will get 90. So their values are equal, and accordingly the ratios are also equal. Similarly, you can take 45 degrees example also, that I will show you in next one. Okay, so now second relation we are deriving here. You can just observe our second ratio, that is cos 90 minus theta is equal to y by r. So this is equal to sin theta, that is y by r. So now I'll write second relation, that is cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. So I am writing here second cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. How do we get this? Because here right hand sides are equal, so that we can compare the left hand sides. Now I am taking here one more example so that you can understand it better. So now I am taking here theta, suppose 45 degree. Okay, this is one example. You can take any value. So cos 90 minus theta. So theta is 45, 90 minus 45 is 45 only. So cos 45 is equal to sin 45. Okay, we all know sin and cos 45 values are same, and they are 1 by root 2. Again, 45 plus 45 is 90. It means they are complementary angles. So the one of the cos and the other is of sin is always equal. So that I want to explain you another thing here, that the third one, tan 90 minus theta is x by y, and here tan theta is y by x. They are the reciprocal of each other. You can see x by y here, and here is y by x. It means they are the reciprocal of each other. So what is the relation of them? That tan theta is y by x and this is x by one another's reciprocal, means tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Or you in another way, if I show you here, students, how? So that here I will explain that tan theta is equal to y by x. Okay, so what will be the cot theta? Its reciprocal means x by y, like this. Now I write here tan 90 minus theta is equal to x by y is equal to cot theta. You can check cot theta value is x by y, and you can check here also in this list x by y only, tan 90 minus theta. So here you can see tan 90 minus theta is equal to x by y is equal to cot theta. So likewise we get the relations here. These are called complementary angles relation, which is very important for your next exercise. Similarly, you can take sec, cosec and other cot values also. So how we can take? Now in the same figure, you can see the figure here. I'll take cosec 90 minus theta. Cosec 90 minus theta is what? That is, cosec means hypotenuse upon opposite, that is r by x. But r by x means it is sec theta. You can check cos theta is x by r. So this is sec theta. So likewise another relation we found is cos 90 minus theta is equal to sec theta. Similarly, sec 90 minus theta. Sec is what? Hypotenuse upon adjacent. So that is r by y, and r by y is reciprocal of sine. So that you can write is cosec. So likewise cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta and sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta. So these are our relations you have to remember. all time. Now one more thing I want to explain you from this figure. So I have not rubbed this figure. Here in this figure, I'll take again sine ratio, that is sine theta here. According to theta, I will write now sine theta is equal to opposite y and hypotenuse r. So y by r. And now I'll write cos theta also. Cos theta is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. So according to theta, I have written this. Now I want to evaluate, or I can say derive one equation, square relation. So I can take here sine square theta plus cos square theta. Okay, both angles are same, theta, theta. They are not different, remember. Now I will take square of this value y by r. It means y square upon r square plus here x square upon r square by taking square. Okay, so we get this one. Next, now adding y square plus x square, because denominators are same, r square in the denominator. But what is y square plus x square? You can see the figure again, students. This is the figure. Now using our Pythagoras theorem, you have to think here that in this figure, what is x square plus y square is equal to r square. This is by Pythagoras theorem, using Pythagoras theorem. So what can I put here instead of x square plus y square? You can see now this is x square plus y square. The value is r square. So I substitute here r square upon r square, and that will get cancelled. So what is the answer I found? That is 1. So sine square theta plus cos square theta. This is the result we got here, which is very important result. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Its value is always 1. This you have to remember for a long time. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Like example I am giving now you, that instead of theta, theta means an angle. So any value in the angle you are given. Suppose sine square 50 degree plus cos square 50 degree. So what is the value you will write here? The value will be always 1. So now you have to remember that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Means any angle theta it can be 30, 50, 70, any angle. So when sine square theta means any angle plus cos square any angle, both the angles are same, value will be always 1. So this is very important result. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So exercise 19D. Here, without using trigonometrical tables, evaluate. So here these are the evaluate type of questions, students, and whatever we have studied priorly about the relations of complementary angles that we are going to use. So now you see first number, question number 2. I take 2 number, cos 25 degree upon sin 65 degree. So first of all, what is the sum of 65 and 25? That is 90. It means they are the complementary angles first. So now what I can do, I will change either the numerator or the denominator. How? That I am showing you. Here I am changing denominator. So in next question, I will explain how to change the numerator. Numerator kept here same, cos 25 degree. In the denominator, I write sine 90 minus 25. You see here what I am telling you, this is 65 degree. But 65 means how it comes? It will be 90 minus 25. So that time only we get 65, no? 90 minus 25. Because they are complementary angles. But what we have studied, that upside the numerator I kept same, sine 90 minus 25 is cos 25. So cos 25. See, in the bracket I am writing sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. This is what we have studied. So, using this 90 minus theta, here theta is 25. So, the value is cos theta, means cos 25. So, here cos 25 get cancelled and I get answer 1. So, this way you can solve question 1, evaluate type of question number 2. Now, I will take number 4 of this one. So, taking number 4th here, the question is sec 62 degree upon cosec 28 degree. So, first of all, you have to check 62 plus 28 is 90 degree. So, here also we use our complementary angles relations. How? So, here you can see is equal to. Here I will show you the numerator I am changing and denominator keeping same. Both the way you can solve. Cosec 28 degree as it is I am keeping. Now I will change the numerator. Sec 90 minus 28. Why? Because you check 90 minus 28 is 62. That is why instead of 62 I kept 90 minus 28. So here in the bracket I am writing sec 90 minus theta is equal to cosec theta. This is the relation we have studied. So that here sec 90 minus 28. So here sec 90 minus theta. The same theta you can see. So I can put cosec 28 instead of sec 90 minus 28. So I can put it here. So now I am writing instead of sec 90 minus 28 cosec 28 degree. And in the denominator cosec 28 only. This is as it is. So that this get cancelled and I get answer 1 of question number 4 you can see. So this way students we can solve our evaluate type of questions. Exercise 19D question number 2. This is also kind of evaluate type of question. The question is sine 49 upon cos 41 whole square plus cos 41 upon sine 49 whole square. Now first of all you have to check 49 plus 41 is 90 degree. It means they are complementary angles. So I write numerator as it is. In the numerator I am not making any change. But in the denominator I write cos 90 minus 49 because we know 90 minus 49 is 41 whole square, that is as it is. Similarly here also I will keep the numerator as it is, no change. In the denominator sine 90 minus 49 is there, no, so that will be 41 here. So 90 minus 41 is how much? 49. So likewise I have made the change, you can see. Now next step here, the numerator as it is again sine 49 only. So where the change will be in the denominator, that will be cos 90 minus 49 sine 49 and whole square as it is plus here cos 41 as it is in the denominator sine 90 minus 41 is cos 41 whole square. So here you can see I can cancel upside down same sine 49 and sine 49 and cos 41 cos 41. So this is 1 square plus 1 square, that we all know answer is 1. So this is our question 2 third part. Now I'll take fourth one for you. So that will start here. Number 4th. Let us write first question here. So writing question number 4, cos 70 upon sine 20 plus, it is cos 59 degree upon sine 31 minus 8 sine square 30 degree. This is the question given to us. Now here, same way I'll solve. You see, I'll use our same complementary angles concept. Cos 70 I am keeping same. Sin 90 minus how many you get? 20. 70 plus cos 59 as it is. Sin 90 minus how many you get? 31. 59 minus 8 sine square 30 degree. So what is sine 30 value? 1 by 2 and there is square. So I put square on it. Okay, the value we know that we have to keep as it is. Now cos 70 as it is. Denominator sine 90 minus 70 will become cos 70 plus cos 59 as it is. Denominator is cos 59 again using our complementary angles relation minus 8 into 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4 and 4 2s are. So here upside down get cancelled. So here in the next step what we are left with? This is 1 here plus 1 here minus 2 here. So this is 2 minus 2, how much? 0. So this way we can solve question 2. Second and fourth I explained you how to solve. Exercise 19D question 2. In that 6th number I took here. So let us solve 6th number. Sec 50 degree keeping same, no change here. Sine 40, that I'll write 90 minus 50. You know that 40 degree how do we get? 90 minus 50 plus cos 40 as it is, no change. Cosec, so cosec, this is 50 degree, 90 minus 40 degree, that how do we get 50? 90 minus 40. Here sec 50 degree as it is, there is no sign in between, means multiply. Sin 90 minus 50, cos 50. Using our relation here, you can understand. Plus cos 40 as it is, no sign in between, multiplication sign. And instead of cosec 90 minus 40 degree, I can put sec 40 degree. So this way I get values here. Now this is sec 50 degree. So what is sec 50 degree? We can write it 1 by cos 50 degree into cos 50 degree. Okay, plus cos 40 degree as it is. Now I change sec relation 1 by cos 40 degree. So this way cos 50 cos 50 cos 40 cos 40 get cancelled. So in the first step nothing left means 1, plus here also 1 left. So 1 plus 1 we get as our answer 2. So this is our answer 2 here by taking 1 plus 1. This is question 2, 6th number. Question 2, 8th number here. First of all, I'll change here numerator now. Sine 90 minus 47. Why? Because 43 here, 43 is 90 minus 47. Cos 47 as it is minus cot 90 minus 60. Here in the numerator 30 degree. 30 is 90 minus 60. Tan 60 as it is. See here, from numerator and denominator only one we have to change. Other you have to keep the same. Sin 45 value is 1 by root 2. Keeping the value here. Now here 2 sin 90 minus 47. So now sin 90 minus 47 become cos 47. Denominator cos 47 as it is minus cot 90 minus 60 become tan 60. Denominator as it is tan 60 degree and rest here root 2 get cancelled. So here only minus 1. Now here also cos 47 tan 60 get cancelled. So in the next step what we have left with, here cos 47 get cancelled, so 2 into 1, nothing left, 1. Here also minus 1 minus 1. 2 ones are 2, minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. So I get 0 as my answer number 8. Question number 2, 9. Here from this 2 cos square 20 and cos square 70, I will change only 1. That is 20 if I want to change, then 90 minus 70 it is, plus cos square 70 as it is here. One of them only I am changing. Similarly I change here sin square 20, that is 90 minus 70, plus sin square 70 as it is. Then plus here sin square 64 I am not changing, keeping same. But here where I have cos 64 keeping same, but sin 26 I am writing 90 minus 64. So likewise only from 2 1 only I am changing, so that likewise you also can do. Here cos square 90 minus 70 become sin square 70 plus cos square 70 as it is. Here sin square 90 minus 70 become cos square 70 plus sin square 70 as it is, plus sin square 64 as it is, plus cos 64 here, and it will be sin 90 minus 64 cos 64. By our complementary angles relation we are writing all this, students. Now we also learned one relation, sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So sin square 70 plus cos square 70, angles are same here. You can see theta is 70 70. Here also cos square 70 sin square 70, theta same. So I can write in the numerator 1 and denominator also 1 using our relation sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, plus sin square 64 here, plus this is cos 64, so it become cos square 64. So again here also you can see sin square 64 plus cos square 64, so it has same angle 64 means I can write instead of this also 1. It means 1 plus 1 I get the value 2 here. So this way we can solve any question. Question number 2, number 10 here, tan 35 degree, tan 40 degree, tan 45 degree, tan 50 degree and tan 55 degree. So you will think here all angles are different. No problem, we will make any of the two same. So how do we make it? First of all you have to think that which two angles sum is 90 degree. So you can see here 35 and 45. The sum is 80 degree, no? It will not be. So now think of this. This is 45, no sorry. This is 40 and 50. What the sum is? That will be 90 degree. Also you have to check here 35 degree and 55 degree. The sum will be 90 degree. So now here which I have underlined with red and black, them I will take together to get some relation between them. So here I am changing this as 90 minus 55. You know 35 is 90 minus 55. Then tan 40 also I will change as 90 minus 50. As you know 40 is 90 minus 50. Then tan 45 value we know 1. So instead of tan 45 place 1. Then this tan 50 do not change, and then tan 55 also do not change. Only I have to make in any of the one change. Here I have made 35 and 40 change, so that 50 and 55, do not make any change. So here it become cot 55 and this will become cot 50 using our relation. The 1 as it is, or you do not write 1, it is okay now. And 1050 multiplied 1055. So now we get like this relation, but you know that tan and cot are reciprocals of each other, means this cot 55 and tan 55 are reciprocal of each other. So I can write instead of cot 55 1 upon tan 55. Also I will write this together tan 55 degree, this one here. Similarly, this cot 50 degree, that I will write as 1 upon tan 50 degree and multiply tan 50 degree as it is. So that you can see all of this get cancelled and only 1 remains as our answer. So this way we can solve question number 10. Question number 211. You can see now students here different terms are given, sine square 10 degree plus sine square 80 degree. So we know that sum of 10 and 80 will become 90. Means I can change any of them 1. So I will change the first term as sine square 90 minus 80. So 90 minus 80 will 10 plus sine square 80 I will not change, keeping same, plus there is a big term, you can see first plus second like this, but you have to just check this is 15 degree and 75 degree, they are complementary angles. Here also 15 and 75, they are complementary angles. So I will change one of it like sine 90 minus 75 instead of 15 and cos 75 keeping same, plus here also cos instead of 15 I will write 90 minus 75 and sine 75 keeping as it is. In the denominator this is cos theta and sine 90 minus theta is also cos theta, plus sine theta and cos 90 minus theta is also sine theta. So like this, keeping the values everywhere. Now in the next step, sine square 90 minus 80 is cos square 80 plus sine square 80 as it is, plus this whole term. Now we simplify. For that, sine 90 minus 75 is cos 75. Again cos 75 is already given there, plus cos 90 minus 75 is sine 75 and sine 75 already there. In the denominator of this there is cos into cos, cos square theta, sine into sine becomes sine square theta. Now this is the our square relation, cos square plus sine square theta. Theta means angle, 80 degree same. So I can write value 1 instead of this whole, plus the next step, it is cos 75 cos 75. So it become cos square 75 degree, plus here will be sine square 75 degree. And in the denominator again cos square plus sine square become 1. Always you have to remember now, cos square theta plus sine square theta is always 1. Here 1 plus, this is 75 and cos square plus sine square, it means it is also 1 upon 1. So 1 plus 1 become 2. So the final answer is 2 of question number 211. Question 212 number. Here we have 3 terms, different, but we will observe it accordingly. So here is 75 and 50. They are complementary angles of each other. Here is 12 degree and 78 degree. They are also the complementary angles of each other. And here is 18 and 72. So as I told you that in this type of cases, we will change either the numerator or the denominator. Here I will change the denominator. See how I will show. So numerator I am keeping the same. Denominator sine 90 minus 75, 15. 90 minus 75 is 15. Plus here also the numerator keeping same, denominator 90 minus 12, that is 78 degree. And third term is cos 18 degree, in the numerator keeping same, denominator sin 90 minus 18. Likewise you can write. Now next step, cos 75 as it is, denominator will be cos 90 minus 75, cos 75 plus sin 12 upon cos 90 minus 12 also sin 12 minus cos 18 sin 90 minus 18 also cos 18. Now cutting upside down all the three terms. Here will be first term 1 because cancellation. So here 1, here also 1, minus 1. So plus minus get cancelled, only 1 left as our answer. So this way students, question number 2, 12 completed. Question number 3 here. Question number 3 is express in terms of T ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degree. I will take second number of this, that is sine 85 degree plus cosec 85 degree. So it means we want to change this expression in T ratios of 0 to 45 degree. It means this 85 degree will come between 0 and 45 degree. So you can see this is sine 90 minus, this is 5 degree, no? 85 will come, 90 minus 5 degree. Plus here also cosec will come 90 minus 5 degree. 85 we are changing as 90 minus 5. You can see this 85 we are changing accordingly. So now sine 90 minus 5 will become cos 5 degree plus cosec will change to sec 5 degree. So okay, we have completed our expression in the T ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degrees. So we have completed here expression. Similarly, you can solve first number. Exercise 19D, question 4. They are prove that type of questions. So I'll start from 5 number 1 to 4. Similarly, you can solve. So prove that means we will show left hand side is equal to right hand side. So I will start with LHS now. LHS already written on the board. So you can understand sine 90 minus theta will become cos theta. And cosec 90 theta theta will be sec theta here. So first of all, I have changed according relation using our complementary relations, and cos 90 minus theta become sin theta and sec 90 minus theta become cosec theta, like this. So here cos theta as it is, and this sec theta value is 1 by cos theta. We all know that sec is reciprocal of cos. Similarly, sin theta as it is and cosec is 1 by sin theta using our reciprocal relation. Now is equal to, we have to solve this by taking this upside in the numerator in multiplication. So I'll take cos into cos. The multiplication is cos square. So I write here cos square theta plus here will be sin square theta, and denominators are 1 only. So I do not write the denominator. Now cos square plus sin square is 1. That we all know that cos square and sin square, when there is theta same, we write its value 1, which is our right hand side. So this way we can solve our prove that type of question. Question number 4, sixth one. Here we have to show sine 60 degree minus theta is equal to cos 30 degree plus theta. So for this, let us start with our left hand side. Our left hand side is sine 60 degree minus theta. So for that, sine I am putting as it is, but this 60 minus theta I get by 90 degree minus 30 degree plus theta. You see, if I open this, So what do I get? 90 minus 30. 90 minus 30 is 60 degree and minus theta. So that only we want here as 60 minus theta. The same thing 60 minus theta rewrite again using 90 degree value. So now sin 90 minus 30 plus theta is become cos 30 degree plus theta. This sin 90 minus that relation will be complementary relation as cos 30 degree plus theta. So we have completed sixth one. Now let us begin with our seventh question here. So I write first left hand side. So left hand side is equal to sin theta. In the denominator it is sin 90 minus theta plus, in between plus, cos theta upon, in the denominator, cos 90 minus theta. This way we are given values. So we will solve accordingly as right hand side. Now sin theta I am keeping as it is. In the denominator it is sin 90 minus theta. It will be cos theta, you see. Then plus cos theta it is. So plus cos theta as it is, denominator sin 90, cos 90 minus theta will become sin theta. So this is what we got. Now sin by cos will be tan theta here, plus cos by sin will be cot theta. So this way we can write our values. So this is what we got on our left hand side. Now let us write on RHS. What is RHS value given in the question? So right hand side I am writing here. You see it is sec 90 minus theta and it is cosec 90 minus theta, like this. So for that sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta and cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. Okay, sec become cosec, cosec become sec. But what is cosec? Cosec is 1 by sin theta. And what is sec theta? That is 1 by cos theta. It means I get here 1 by sin theta into cos theta. So students, here I get in terms of 1 by sin theta cos theta. It means I have to also change here on left hand side accordingly. What I want on left hand side, I am changing here. Instead of tan plus cot, I take LCM here because my answer on right hand side is in terms of sin cos. So left hand side also we take. So here will be sin square into sin into sin square, and cos into cos square, and denominator will be sin theta into cos theta because we have taken LCM sin cos. But what is the value of sin square plus cos square theta? That is 1. So 1 upon sin theta cos theta. So how we have proved here? Left hand side is equal to right hand side. You can see this is our left hand side and this is our right hand side. The values are same on both the sides. It means we have completed the proof number 7. Question 4. 8. Last proof that type of question here. On left hand side we are given cos 81 degree plus theta, and on the right hand side we want answer as sine. So how do we change it as a 90 degree? So cos, this will be 90 degree minus 81 plus, sorry, here we want 81, no? So I write 9 degree minus theta. You see how I have written this? So I want 81 degree, that is 90 degree minus 9, 81, and minus plus theta. So accordingly I am changing here this one. You can check. Okay, and next is now cos 90 minus 9 minus theta is become sine. This 90 will not be right, only 9 degree minus theta. So this way we have changed from left hand side to right hand side. This is nothing but our RHS. So you can see how this 81 plus theta we are changing, and then accordingly complementary relation is used. Question number 5. First number is find theta if sin theta plus 36 is equal to cos theta. So here theta plus 36 is an acute angle. Acute angle means less than 90 degree, and we want to find the value of theta here. So now using here on left hand side cos, this is 90 minus this is theta minus 36, minus it will not become here. So we'll take on the right hand side change. So here I'll write left hand side as it is. On the right hand side, instead of cos, I can write sin 90 minus theta. We all know sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So I have placed the value of cos theta. Now you can see left hand side and right hand side both are sine ratios. So we can compare the angles here. So writing comparing angles, I get theta plus 36 degree is equal to 90 degree minus theta. This is what we have compared. So now this minus theta come on the left side, become plus theta 90 degree. This 36 come on the right side, minus 36 degree. Theta plus theta 2 theta, and 90 minus 36 is 54. You can check. It is 54 degree. So theta is equal to 54 degree divided by 2. This 2 will in division. So it will become 27 degree. So here they asked to get our value of theta, and we got value of theta as 27 degrees. So our final answer theta is equal to 27 degree. This is our final answer of question number 1, fifth question. Next, question number 5, second, find the value of theta if sin 5 theta is equal to cos 4 theta, where 5 theta and 4 theta are acute angles. So similarly as we solved in question number 1, I'll change either of the one. So here I write cos 4 theta is, so instead of cos I write here sin 90 minus 4 theta. Why? Because we all know sin 90 minus 4 theta will become cos 4 theta. So to make our both the side ratio similar, sin, we are making the change here. So now comparing both the sides, comparing angles. Here I write 5 theta is equal to 90 degree minus 4 theta. Now this minus 4 theta taking on left side. So 5 theta plus 4 theta is equal to 90 degree. Now 5 theta plus 4 theta is 9 theta is equal to 90 degree, and theta value is equal to 90 degree divided by 9, and by cancellation that 90 divided by 9 is 9 tens are. So we get theta is equal to 10 degree, which is our final answer of question number 5 second. So this way we get angle theta. Similarly student, the third one you can solve by yourself. So here we are completing chapter 19, exercise 19D also, and rest of the question you have to solve by yourself. Thank you.